brought in a guest on our show. I guess Yvette Nicole Brown is an actress.
Here. I've done
and
this on
columnist
a
Michael Harriot on MSCNC.
Excellent.
I get a lot of questions from people genuinely curious, genuinely asking, why is it that so many people are saying, white folks sit this one out? I didn't hear it until I read this article. I haven't heard one word about that until I read this article. Anyway, so it turns out that Michael Harriot is a columnist for the Griot. Did you ever hear that? I never heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard of the Griot.
Okay. Answered by saying the SLAP controversy applies to, quote, how black people relate to each other in a way that white people may not understand, even though it happened to everybody watching the Oscars. Huh? I'm trying to understand this. Goes on, it was about how black people relate to each other. It's hard to explain to a white person what's the difference.
Mommy, can you turn on Bluetooth?
What the difference is between an open-handed slap and what a...
Why?
Wash your hands as you sing along with Peppa.
Wash, wash, wash your hands. Wash them nice and clean. Rubbly, scrubbly, scrubbly.
What is this?
Nice and clean.
You need to.
Wash our hands.
That's right.
Wash, wash, wash your hands. Wash them nice and clean. Rubbly, scrubbly, scrubbly, rubbly. Wash them nice and clean.
Remember to wash your hands for at least 40 seconds.
And now you can turn it back on. The thing.
Fully black America, there's a commonality against us all. And if we went to a white person's home, and it was their family dinner, and we were sitting at the table, and the mother hauled off and slapped the father, and everybody at the table has an opinion, I guess I should stop here because somebody help me out with this. Where's the common humanity here? If you really believe, as I do with all my heart, that we're all created by the same God, and we all have unique gifts from God, and rights come from God, not from government. What's so hard to understand what happened with Chris Rock and Will Smith? How does that now become a race issue? That white people don't understand the Will Smith slap. No, we understand it. What I don't understand is, if there's one thing I don't understand, if all these reports of this open marriage thing are true, if that doesn't upset Will Smith, why would a joke about his wife cause that reaction? I go back to, so Denzel Washington broke his silence on what he said to Will Smith in the break. He was speaking with Pastor T.D. Jakes, who's great, by the way. And, he said he walked over there, and there's a saying, when the devil ignores you, then you know you're doing something wrong. The devil goes, oh, leave him alone. He's my favorite. Laughs. Conversely, when the devil comes at you, maybe it's because he's trying to do something right. And for whatever reason, the devil got a hold of him that night. That's what he said to him. That's pretty interesting. Did your pastor talk about that this weekend?
It's Holy Month at church, so we didn't have a ton of time for Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Just asking.
Just putting it out there. But I think what you're talking about here is very, very sad, because what you said about humanity is very important. And the fact that now race is dividing us from being able to observe an event where one person hits another person and we can't talk about it because we're a different race. What is that?
All of this is identity politics. I used to say it was every 2 years and every 4 years. The Republicans are racist, sexist, misogynist, homophobic, xenophobic, now transphobic, add that to the long list. They wanted dirty air and water, and they wanted grandma and grandpa to eat dog and cat food for a year or two and then have a Republican throw them off a cliff when they're in a wheelchair. Now it's like every day these issues come up, and these accusations, it's not that hard to look at what happened that night and not know that A, it's wrong, and B, it's something that could have happened to anybody. It's just bizarre. All right, quick break, right back, 800-941-SEAN, our number. You want to be a part of the program, we'll hit the phones when we come back. Our pollsters will get a snapshot where we are.
And concrete equipment and Foley Rental offers a Henry's in there. Yeah.
How you doing, dude?
Good.
Good?
Hey, what are you doing?
All right, hop in your seat.
I'm gonna need my phone when Juliet gets back in here because I need to ask her a question, okay? And I need to look at the chart on there. Did you hear me?
Alright, let's go check out the picture.
Who's that lady that takes you out every day?
Lola.
Lola?
Yeah.
Thank you. I really feel for you.
Look at the tree. It's pretty.
What tree? Oh, that one.
What was he waiting for?
I don't know.
Build the car.
We are on a schedule. So as soon as I get home, I'm going to make you supper. You are going to eat it without being distracted.
By what?
Do you hear me? If you start to get distracted, I'm going to take your food away from you and we're just going to get going. Do you understand me?
Stop
Julie,
talking.
yes or no?
Yes. Stop talking. I said stop talking. Where is it? I did it. Hey, Mommy.
There you go.
Do you know what this book is called? I think I've read this before.
Go ahead.
Horace and Morris, but mostly Dolores, loved adventure. They sail the 7 sewers.
Oh yeah, we read this, didn't we?
I was like, there's something about this is familiar.
We read it this summer, didn't we? We got it, the book from the library.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I was like, if you could read it again, if you read it, I was like, does it count as reading it tonight? She's like, you gotta read it to my parents. I was like, I already did.
Okay, go?
They climbed Mount Everest. They dared to go where no mouse has gone before. Horace and Morris, but mostly Dolores, never said, this is something we shouldn't do. They said,
Have you
this
ever
is
heard
something
this
we've
song
got
on
to do.
Peppa?
Like
Please subscribe
having a ladybug barn.
and the video on
Which
my
actually
video.
did happen today.
Keep going.
And there was almost nothing they didn't do. Horace and Morris and Dolores were friends. The greatest of friends, the truest of friends.
If you like this video,
now
hit the
and
thumbs
forever,
up.
the now and forever I'm yours sort of friend. And then one day, Horace and Morris had a decision to make. They didn't want to do anything without Dolores, but as Horace pointed out, a boy must do what a boy mouse must do. Bet you can't say that 3 times real
Kids are
fast.
being the
Dolores
ducks.
had to smile. Horace and Morris didn't even try. They didn't even smile. Goodbye, Dolores. They said,
Alright, so
what
we're
kind
gonna
of place
dress
is
in a
the
dog
girls
again.
wondered, as she watched her friend step through the Mega Mice Club's house. Speaking, we had a pre-test today, and I got first place.
Over what?
Pre-test.
Over what?
Vocab. I actually,
Aren't you glad Mommy made you look the words over?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 15 out of 16. Mega Mice
Picture.
Clubhouse. Downhearted, Dolores. Why didn't they didn't do this one. Downhearted, Dolores went on her way alone. The one that I missed is because I forgot to. There was a capital letter and a lowercase letter. I picked the lowercase letter. Oh no! That wasn't the one. My computer picked something for me. Downhearted, Dolores went on her way to alone. It was long before Dolores had a decision to make. She didn't really want to do anything without Horace and Morris, but she figured a girl mouse must do what a girl mouse must do. She said this out aloud 3 times, real fast, just to prove that she could. I bet Horace and Morris couldn't do that, she thought, but she wasn't smiling as she stepped through the door of Cheese Puff's clothes house. Day after day, Dolores went to the Cheese Puffs. Day after day, Horace and Morris went to Mega Mice. They were Mega Mice playing with each other, but as they said, a girl mouse must do what a girl mouse must do. A boy mouse must do what a boy mouse must do.
Count down to
Horace
30.
and even Dolores were sure their friendship would never be the same. But then, one day, Dolores made a different decision. I'm bored, the other girls announced. The other girls stared. Does anyone want to build a fort? How about a rope fort? The other girls booed. Okay, forget the cheese. I'm sick of making things out of cheese anyway. Let's go exploring. The other girls gasped. Ooh, said Dolores. I quit. If you quit, then I quit too. Said a small voice from the back of the room.
And we got this.
See what this is about is they're saying girls can't do what boys can do, and so she's doing what they say only girls can do, and she's like, nuh-uh, I can do anything. Right? Okay, keep going.
Okay, Dolores introduced herself. I'm Dolores. I'm Cloris, said the girl. Now where can we go to have some real fun around here? Dolores thought. I got it, she said at last. Who wants to go exploring? With girls? Yuck. No way. I do. Me too. Can I come too, please? The 5 friends spent the rest of the day exploring. Cloris and Boris and Horace and Morris, but mostly Dolores. And the next day, they built a clubhouse on their own. Horace and Morris joined the chorus.
See, look, Dolores is like, you can't tell girls they can't do things, right? Girls can do just about anything.
Do you have any fruit snacks?
I do.
That was fast. I don't remember reading this, and I was like, this story sounds so familiar. I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember reading this. It always takes the time. Give me to the... What? Henry gotta do what Henry gotta do. OMG!
What?
So many dandelions.
Somebody didn't put their weed killer out, did they?
No. I picked those. Someone didn't weed killer out. I'm gonna pick them. So making the car sick too. So, this one. Henry, a weirdo gotta do what a weirdo gotta do. What a weirdo. Bro, let's watch this.
You can have supper. Okay. Do you want some meal with it or something like that?
It's gonna be 40 seconds. Oh, I did missed you Monday. This is the first time I watched two guys put a heater and an air conditioning. I think the heater is face activated because I walked in front of it and it turned on. Oh, what? Also, I played with my friend all weekend. I had to ride really fast to my house and my neighbor's house. The most fun I had was swinging with my brother. We played old lady. I was the old lady and I had a large stick. And I pretended not to see. I caught him a lot, didn't I, Henry? I was like, I gotcha. Say the way. I got 30 out of 30 on my thingy. I don't know what it's called. Oral dictation. I got 10, 10, and 10. Click. 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 I've got a math book in here. Ding, ding, ding. That goes there. What is this? That goes there. Drop, 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 drop. I just remembered about something. Okay, this is Mr. Potato. That is in my backpack that we got from music today. Let's go. Can you guess what it is? Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Mom, can I show you something?
Don't scratch it.
I'm not trying to. Okay.
Your name on there.
Yeah, there's a way.
Look it up.
Tomorrow, let's support. I'm excited to watch it. I'm gonna be in the back. Say the way.
We're going to see flirting with. Yeah, sure.
Where I was going. They're by the golf course. Oh, Asher was scared he was gonna mess up. He's like, I'm scared I'm gonna mess up. I'm scared I might mess up. I'm gonna do one more game and then go bye. Well, I didn't mess up on my speaking part. Speaking part. Speaking part.
Your person screamed it.
Like, oh, the radio are stuck in my head. It goes where I go, even puts me to bed. I'm like, I'm excited for the third quarter. I might be in a plane. Thank you for watching.